Yo, once again, Hoot Wind Down 44, opening up the doors to the primordial minds of the people. Check me out. I'm back with another edition. Briefly, we're gonna talk about this J.Cole album. Briefly, I want to give my review on it. Definitely. Uh, I give it a rating from 1 to 10. I give it about an 8. You know what I'm saying? This is not, I don't think this is his best work, but I think he did a great job. So I give it an 8. He has some slaps on there that, yo, it's a double album, double disc album. And, I could say, let me go to the list now, because let me remind myself. I know 2-6, he starts off with the intro, but then he goes into 2-6. So, like the intro and then that first song, you got to grab the people first. I don't care what you say. That's got to be the song that somebody go to immediately and they be like, ooh, they could bump that. You know what I'm saying? So 2-6 niggas wild, 2-6 niggas wild, 2-6 wild, 2-6, yeah, he went on and on that. Safety, great song. I think what he was doing with this album, this volume 1 album, the 29 intro, excuse me. I think that he was like going into more of what's going on at home, his hometown, and stuff like that. So he was bringing that back, that aspect. If you've been a Cole fan, you know Cole has times where he does that. He goes back to his neighborhood. He goes back to the Ville, and he reflects, and he has these tracks on some of his past albums where he goes in like that. So I think that's what his way, because Safety sounds like one of those tracks. He's identifying with someone in his hometown, uh, through multiple avenues, and he gets into a story, a dialogue with a friend. People hating on him, and he's telling J. Cole, and just filling them in on the news. It's a small town. There's everybody probably just know everybody too. So then we got Run a Train. We had Future on that. Good one, good one, good one. I like that one. Oh, Poor Thing. That's Poor Thing. That's good. That's a good one right there. Poor Thing is he. Legacy. It's okay. Bruce Road. Bruce. Bruce or Buns Road Blues. Um, I think that was probably a skip on my list. I probably heard it and it was like, get back to another time. Who the F is you? That's it. You got it. That's a banger right there. You can play that anywhere. It's gonna go off. Drum and bass hit. The Let Out, where we survive, the let out, where we survive, the let out. So yeah, that's a good one. He got a good one right there. When you come out the club and you who you are, can you survive the let out? You're gonna have to make it home. So yeah. You got bombs in the Ville, hit the gas, where she switches different sounds and beats on that, which is cool. I like that track. So I think 29 into 29 volume, the first disc, is a pretty good it's a pretty good situation. I like that. I like the style of that. I like the what I'm saying? It works. Well, he's in his bag. I can say he's in his bag with that first disc. I really think the first disc is better than the second disc. Although I do like some songs on the second disc now. The intro to the second disc slaps. Um, we got one of the tracks, Old Dog, slaps on the second disc. What else? Only You slaps. Life sentence, slaps. What if when he goes into what if he talks about Big and Pop, basically like what if they didn't you know get subject to the media. And I think that's a more of his answer to why people say, oh, why you backed out the battle and stuff like that, because it was just it would be the same thing again, like like two people, Big and Pac, was once friends, and the media and ego divided them, and it ultimately caused both of their untimely demise. So, you know, I think when Cole backed out of that, it was just like, hold up now, like I'm gonna battle my friends, and how does this turn out in the end? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with both, I mess with both of y'all, like you know what I'm saying? But I don't want to do this for the media. You know what I'm saying? So and actually at the end of the battle, you kind of see where it went. It got real nasty, and it was a lot of different things that was happening. So I get why he got up out of that, because he still likes to move around freely and without all that stuff on his, or as you can see, things were happening. If you go back, things were happening with Kendrick, things were happening with Drake, and everything like that. So his best bet was to just like, yo, I ain't into all that. Anybody else want to rap against me? We can rap. We could do this. If you think I ain't the great, if you think okay. If you think I ain't great, or if you think I'm whatever like that, yo, sure, go bar for bar with me. You know what I'm saying? But I think like we had two friends, and to see how it turned out, I think the best move for him was to just back away from that anyway. You know what I'm saying? I thought he was going in full fledged though too. I ain't gonna lie. And took back the diss track. So yeah, that What If was a great song. He has a Quick Stop. Woo! Oh yeah, Quick Stop was fire. Quick Stop, where you meet the young guy at the gas station, and like a fan, he's like, oh shoot, like yo, like your music changed me and changed my life. And which if you watch, he has a documentary now, The Trunk. He's going state to state in the Honda, in which he's telling his life story. He's telling his life, and he's connecting with the fans now also. So when he's going to Honda now, people are really he's really showing that how much people still really rock with J.Cole, because he moves authentic. He doesn't move like a lot of these rappers right now. Like he's not on that type vibe. Like, so I think that is special in the sense of still having that connection with the audience that you've cultivated over the past, you know, damn, how long it's been? Over 20. It feel like 20 years. It's like maybe like 15, 16 years, you know what I'm saying? So it's a lot within that. Um, so overall, yeah, I give the album an 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. Really good tracks on there. Let me know some other albums. Let me know in the comments if some other albums you want me to review. I'm doing some album reviews also. Just let me know. Um, and peace, blessings, and we'll be back with another one.